Hey you! You stumbled upon this video. That means you're my friend now. Today we're gonna play Knights of the Card Table. This game looks pretty cool, but I haven't played it before, so I wouldn't know. Spoilers, it is cool. Go check it out on itch.io. It's by a developer named Ponywolf. It is a card game where you slay monsters. You are presented with only a few cards at a time, and you can choose in what order you want to tackle them in. In order to attack, you have to roll a die, which reminds me of another cool game, Dicey Dungeons. A mechanic I think is really fun is that you get a bonus for using 3 identical cards in a row. These bonuses add an additional level of strategy that's just so cool. Also, the card names are fun and silly. Drinking Power Milk gives you a boost to your attack, and drinking Health Drink restores your health. Just don't question why it spurts out oil when drunk. Drinking 3 of them in a row gives you extra gold, although you lose out on some health. This trade is good early on, but I will soon learn the danger of wasting healing items. If you could see there, after the last dungeon I earned a popsicle. Popsicles are used to get new weapons and to revive the player during a fight. I promise you, I'm not weak. I'm not gonna waste my popsicles on revives. Spoilers, I waste a few popsicles on revives. I just unlocked the ability to buy a sword, but I was dumb so I didn't get it yet. We're getting introduced to wild cards now. They bring pain. Sometimes good fortune, yes, but mostly pain. There we go, I just got the sword. Now I'm gonna go test it out on a few enemies. Turns out the sword has some drawbacks. It ended up pretty quickly getting me killed. The thing is, the sword deals damage in the form of D6, and it has a chance to crit, which means it can deal more than your fists, but it also has a chance to miss. That meant I wasn't able to kill the monsters in one hit, so they got to strike back. That led me to forgo using it for now and just go back to my fists. Another aspect I like about this game is that it gives you quests that reward you for playing. You don't have to go out of your way to accomplish them, but they give a nice boost of dopamine. I just got a lot of rewards, including a new character. Better characters can give you more health and a higher % chance to dodge. Currently, I have none. Poison is a new item that adds another layer of complexity to the way you order your actions. Drinking a poison to get it out of the way weakens you, but it can be minimized if done before striking a weak or injured monster. Taking 3 in a row can also reset them, which is very good if you can pull it off. I didn't know it at the time, but I nearly died here. I would've, but I rolled 3 ones in a row. Similar to the 3 card in a row bonus, you also can get a 3 number in a row bonus. In this instance, I got some bonus health, which saved my life. Until it didn't, here I go dying again. However, I still haven't used a revive, which is something that I am proud of. Hey, if you're still here, thank you. You've made it to your first mid-video checkpoint. Here's your music recommendation of the day. Masterpiece by Motionless in White. There we go. 3rd time's the charm. Now we're being introduced to spells. They function the same as any other card. Of course, the first is the classic Fireball. Fireball proved to be quite useful. However, I often found myself conserving my spells until the end of levels, rather than using them. In comparison to Fireball, I found Freeze to be even better because it was more defensive in nature. Especially when I got to later, more challenging dungeons where a perfectly placed freeze would make or break an attempt. It was about this point, if not earlier, when I really started to feel myself getting into the game. It was so satisfying when you were able to complete a difficult challenge. I just passed up a mid-dungeon health reward for some additional gold. That wasn't a bad choice since my health was full, but I might need health in the future if I start to struggle. Spoilers, I will indeed start to struggle. The boss monsters aren't too dangerous, but they're dangerous enough that I'll need to be careful. I can't kill them in one hit with my fists anymore, but some power milk could be of service to me in that regard. As a reward, I unlocked the mace. It deals damage with a D8, but has a -2 penalty to the attack. Nonetheless, it came in handy when I began to fight stronger enemies more often. The power-hungry side of me enjoyed the mace very much. Hey, you're still here. Ready for your second mid-video checkpoint? Alright, the verse of the day is Romans 10 verse 9. That if you confess with your mouth the Lord Jesus and believe in your heart that God has raised him from the dead, you will be saved. I know I just used my very first revive, but it was for a good cause. I really wanted to get the 3 in a row bonus for killing 3 Spider Queens. You're not allowed to judge me, you're not even real. You're just the voices in my head that go AIA. The challenge factor does seem to have been ramped up. I'm not necessarily struggling, but I have been forced to restart a few too many times now. Luckily, some good usage of a few key spells seems to be doing the trick. And another revive, but trust me, that's the last one. Oh, a challenge dungeon. This will be exciting. It has 10 levels rather than the usual 3. I hope I'm up for the task. I will need to ration out my health drinks and tone down the greed a little bit more and just focus on survival. So, sadly, I won't be able to get any more triple bonuses for health drink, but I'm sure I'll be rewarded handsomely after I conquer this dungeon. They're definitely giving me a lot more spells in this dungeon. Let's hope I can use them effectively. Almost there. Just 2 more levels left to go. If you've watched this long, might as well go take a look at the description and dishonor the like buttons family. Huzzah! I did it! With only 1 additional revive, I'd say I did pretty well. Apparently, now that I'm level 17, I've unlocked daily challenges. Let's see what they're about. Yeah, no. After dying a second time and finding out that the daily challenge is 88 cards long, I ended up just noping out of there. It's also got some crazy hard new mechanics, so there's more nope right there. Anyway, that was my first try playing Knights of the Card Table. If you're interested in it, please go support the developer by following the link in the description. Also, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to stick around. I'll be making more content shortly.